So what is like working together? What is it like you being my boss? So first things first, when we started a partnership in business, I did not have any desire to hear anything you wanted to say. I was not interested in any advice you were giving. I mean, I can say that now, because now I listen to you. And because I listen to you, my life is so much better. But the false pride again, like, where does a woman get so much false pride from? Jeez. But in terms of the business, though, it wasn't that much false pride as the fact that the business was wearing me out so much. Like, I felt I was doing so much to just keep the clinic and the other business going. I felt thwarted at my wit's end. And then you came in, I was like, oh, you're not doing enough. You're not doing this right. You didn't say that, but that's what I heard. Oh, you're not doing this right. The way you're doing this is, and I'm like, but I've been running this business like basically and getting it done. And I wasn't open to that at the time. And then quite a few, bumps in the way and stubbing my toe. And we did therapy. We did therapy. And the therapist said, you have to listen to your husband. Like, that's what he's there for. And I said, okay. And, I really said, okay, and make the decision. And so everything you suggest and say, I take it into grand consideration. And it has worked out very well. Our business has prospered tremendously because of you. So now working with you is an absolute pleasure. I like that we spend 24 hours a day in different roles. And, in the days, we have different dynamics. And then in the evening after dinner, different, another type of dynamics. So it wasn't easy. I had to. And then you were seeing me bucking my head so much against the wall, and you knew what the answers was, and you knew I wasn't receiving it, and you just gave me a break to buck my head a little more until it hurt so bad. And then I was like, okay, listen, so I like you being my boss. Like I'm like chaos, and you're like organized. I'm chaotic and you're like organized. But I'm not like chaotic, I'm like organized chaos. That's what I call it. Isn't that what you call me? Like organized chaos. And you're detailed and logical and
structure.
And you're structured. And I don't like structure.
I guess that's why we are good together.
Listen, structure drives me nuts. Like, just to think of, like, to plan something, like I always know what I want, but I just leave the Lord to work out the details, which drives you nuts. Because every time I say what I want and what we're going to do, you're like, okay, so what's the plan? And I go, babe, there's no plan. Allow the universe to work it out. And you're like, what? We need to have a whiteboard session. I'm like, oh, no whiteboard session. Let's just allow the Lord and the universe. Yeah. I know, but I'm planning more. Am I planning more now? Yeah, I'm planning more now. I'm starting to plan more now, and it has been working out super duper well.
Yeah.
So thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Okay.